everyone, this is Emily from 100.3 The Sound. We are here on the infamous Sunset Strip where the Doors began their wild career, from the Whiskey A Go-Go to the London Fog, and now we're bringing it all back to Mr. Musichead Gallery, where Robby Krieger, guitarist of the Doors, will be showcasing his new art piece called Light My Fire. Sound familiar? Well, let's step inside and take a look. All right, we have Robby Krieger here of the legendary band The Doors here showcasing his new art, Light My Fire. So Robby, I want to start by telling you I am so honored to be here because not only are you this awesome, incredible musician, but we're learning today that you're also this awesome, incredible artist.
Well, I try. You know, I'm not as good as Ronnie Wood or Grace Slick maybe, but I'm trying.
Well, there's a lot of buzz here, so you can tell everybody's into this. So can you tell me, why do you think music and art go so hand in hand together?
Well, it's a very similar art form. You know, it's like you have to try to get what's in your mind on either into the music or onto the page or onto the canvas. So, and if you try to get in your own way too much, that's no good. So you have to kind of just let it happen.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So it's that same creative process.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. So can you tell me about the process of creating this? What was your inspiration for it?
Well, this one particular, it started off just as a bunch of fiery looking, stuff. So I said, oh, light my fire, So then I decided I'd put the bar lines and the music to light my fire on there. But the problem is I goofed. I started on the wrong note. So it actually, it goes, come on, baby, light my fire, but it's too high.
We will pretend. Nobody needs to know. So is that how it goes, right? Like, is this the spot where it starts exactly? So that's
the chorus. Come on, baby, light my fire.
So are there any other elements of the song that you portrayed in this painting?
No, just the heat, the fire, and fire could be hell, or it could be heaven. You don't know.
When I look at this painting, I feel like the music is just exploding in my face. I'm seeing all these crazy colors I've never seen before because that's how good and just wild the song is. I don't know if that's what you were going for, but that's what I'm feeling.
Exactly what I was going to say, yeah.
Okay, perfect, because I was going to ask, what emotions are you hoping people will feel when they look at this painting?
Well, that's the thing. You know, when you paint something or write a song, you want people to have their own emotional experience to it, and so everybody is different, and that's what Jim Morrison always said. You want people to, when they hear your song, to think different things. Not everybody the same. Exactly.
I know Light My Fire was actually the first song you wrote, so it's probably super significant to you because you went on to write so many hits: Love Me Two Times, Touch Me, Tell All the People. That's my personal favorite. So what was it like writing that song, that being your first time?
Light My Fire? Well, it was kind of tough because I never wrote one before, really. But Jim said, write something that will not just be in vogue for this year or next year, but write something that will always be, something universal. So I decided to write about earth, air, fire, or water. And this is fire. And the reason I picked fire was because I love that song by the Stones, Play with Fire.
We're all here really for the charity and the philanthropy, and you're such a philanthropy man. So can you tell me about Arts for a Cause and why you started that?
Well, it was actually Barbara's idea over here. Barb, come here.
Come here, Barbara.
Tell them about Art for a Cause and how you thought of that.
Oh, well, we all kind of thought of it together. Dan had the name from another project a while ago, and then being that Dan and I produce silent auctions, we all thought, well, we could give back to the charities, pay it forward by artwork. And so George, Paige, and Robby had a relationship, so I said, why not? We need to launch with Robby Krieger of the Doors. Everybody loves Robby and the Doors. True. And it was so perfect, it just was a great marriage, and it just worked out amazing. It was meant to be.
Yeah, and this is really our first attempt at really selling some paintings for a good cause, Music Cares.
This is for the Harmony Project tonight. The charity is for the Harmony Project, which is music related, which is what Robby's all about. That's perfect.
So can you tell me about the Harmony Project?
I know it's about education, music through education, teaching our children and, No, that's another one, Robby. We've got you all over. Actually, we will be doing something with Robby. He's perfectly correct. We are doing something with Music Cares, but that will be in June.
Oh, there we go. Let's get another one in this group. All right. Can you tell me about the Harmony Project and what the goal is?
Yeah, so the Harmony Project is a arts-based nonprofit here in Los Angeles. We're a music nonprofit, so we do music-based education. It's all after school. We partner with about 12 different sites, and it's all after school. We have students from first grade until high school. And the average age years that students are with us are about 7 years. It's all low income, and it's a free scholarship program for our students. So that's us.
So yeah, giving everybody the opportunity to learn music. Totally. Wonderful. Well, Robby, do you think it's important for young kids to learn music?
Yeah, I sure do. In fact, I'm starting a charity with some other people. It's called the Music Path, which will focus on junior high kids and teaching them how to get together and play music, which is how I started. Most people, a lot of rock guys started like around that age, and you just get together with your buddies and start playing, and that's what we're teaching them to do, because a lot of kids get turned off by music by their parents want them to take band class or like that. But this is different. This would be after school and getting kids together and show them how to, play Light My Fire or something,
Yeah. I want to sign up. That sounds amazing. Well, do you have any last inspiring words for people trying to pursue their life in art and music or just anything creative?
Well, just let it happen. Let it happen, and don't give up. If you have it in you, then it's going to come out. Okay, so don't let anybody dissuade you, your parents, your teachers, whatever. If you feel it, then that's all you need.
All right, do you hear that, folks? Take notes and all of that. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us. We'll let you roam around and enjoy everyone here. We have Robby Krieger, everyone. Give it up, give it up. All right, so this event has been awesome. We got to meet some great people, mingle with the one and only Robby Krieger, and check out some super rad artwork. So even though I may be leaving through this door, I always got these doors in my heart.